we are going to go over how to get your photos from the scavenger hunt, which presumably are in Lightroom, into your scavenger hunt template, which is downloadable from Canvas. There's a link in there, so download that PSD file and then open it up, and it will automatically open up Photoshop for you. And what we need to do is get our photos into here in the proper order, because each specific number here is related to the number that's on the scavenger hunt worksheet. So I don't have it in front of me, but if number 1 was a shallow depth of field, then you need to make sure that shallow depth of field goes in there. Otherwise, you are not going to get credit for it and get all the points that you're hoping to get. So in Lightroom here, let's say that these are all of my scavenger hunt photos. Clearly they're not, but we're going to use these as examples. So what I would recommend doing after you've edited, if needed, we're going to highlight the ones that we're using. Remember, Command click to select certain ones, click and hold down Shift to click everything in between your first and last one. So we're going to export these once they're ready to go. So we're going to go right click, export, export again. I would choose a specific folder, probably on your desktop or in your OneDrive, and you're going to put them in a folder, and we'll call this Scavenger. It doesn't look right, but close enough. Okay, so Scavenger, we want these as JPEGs, that's fine. We want to resize to fit, and we're going to go our short edge to 2 inches, and we want to make sure that that's at 150 pixels per inch. Okay, so resize to fit, short edge, 2 inches, 150. All right, everything else should be good to go. We're going to go ahead and export that, and that'll do its thing, and we'll go back to our template in Photoshop. So now what we need to do is we're going to slide these over. So let's say that this, let's say this one, we'll choose this one. I don't know what it is, but let's say that this is for my number 1. All right. To make life easy, if you click on number 1 here, and if we go back to Finder, we can actually just drag this thing. Let me get rid of this one. We can drag this file in, and I can just drop it kind of over here. It'll be fine. Well, they put it down here, which is fine. So we're going to drag this over to number 1. Notice that it is right above layer 1. This is important because we're going to clip this into this square so that it fits. So what we're going to do is, when this is in the right position, and if it's not, if it ends up somewhere else, just click it and drag it and put it right between layer 1 and layer 2. Then we're going to right click on that thing, and we're going to go to create clipping mask, and that's going to drop it right in the square. And then to move it, you're just going to use your arrow keys on your keyboard, and depending on whether this was a vertical shot or horizontal shot, you're going to either go up or down or right or left, but that's going to fit it right in there. So you can adjust however you shot your photo so that it fits in there appropriately. Then you're just going to keep doing that for all the photos that you shot. So let's say if I got, whoops, mouse is way too sensitive. So let's say this was number 2, and let's say this was an extensive depth of field or something like that. So I'm going to drag this over, and notice this is a vertical one. So perfect example. We need to make sure that this one is above layer 2. So now you can see that it's on top. I'm going to right click. I'm going to go to create clipping mask. It's going to drop it right in there. And here I'm going to use the up and down arrow key to get it adjusted to where I want it. All right, so main thing is double check to make sure that you're putting the correct photo in the correct numbered box. Complete as many as you have in here. You are working on these individually. You shot photos together as partners, but you're going to submit your template here completed individually. So everyone will have to do this and turn it in. So hope this helps, and if you have questions, as always, please ask.